Buying your first house is one of the most important and overwhelming moments of one's life. It is usually the result of years and years of hard work. Most people, despite making a handsome amount of money, are unable to buy a house due to some fundamental mistakes they make in financial planning. When you decide to buy a house, the first thing you need to get in order is your finance. You need to make sure you have a good credit score and you present yourself as a strong borrowing candidate. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 big don'ts when you buy your first house. Mistake number 1. Buying your first house without a broker. There are various professionals out there who pay their bills by selling real estate and by helping people make educated and informed choices. Regardless of how smart or number-oriented you may think you are, it will always be impossible for you to pay the precise price for a house. Most buyers that show up without a broker end up paying more. The broker's fee will be a mere 2% of the total value of the house. However, people who tend to buy without brokers have known to overpay by 15% the original value of the house. There are numerous intangibles involved in the purchase of a good house, like the value of the property, the location, the build quality, the finishing, the total area of the house, the neighborhood, and therefore it is almost always considered best to have professional consultancy on the subject when buying for the first time. Mistake number 2. Don't finance a car or any other big item. Another mistake most people make is not to realize the importance of their financial image. Financing a car or taking a loan whilst buying a house can be financially burdening. More importantly, the chances are that most mortgage institutions and banks won't approve a loan request application for someone who is already financing a car. Applying for a car finance before your mortgage application closes may jeopardize your chances of buying a house. A similar mistake is purchasing new furniture or appliances or credit before the completion of your mortgage. It increases your debt-to-income ratio and it makes you look like a risky borrower. Mistake number 3. Don't shop without pre-approval. Often you have no idea what your buying range or buying power is until you contact a lender. Once you apply with a lender, the lender will check your source of income, credit history, and assets. After verification, the lender approves you and informs you of your buying power. The mistake most first-time buyers make is to think that their range is independent of their current earnings and they set out to find a house without pre-approval. When they set eyes on a house and they like it, that's when they apply. But by the time their loan is approved, it would either be too late as the house would have been sold or they would not be approved for a higher amount. In fact, most open houses and real estate agents ask for a proof of pre-approval before showing you around the place. Mistake number 4. Spending all the saving. There is more to buying a house than the initial down payment and monthly installment, but this is a fact most new buyers tend to overlook. As flashy as the house may look, there will always be additional costs that you will have to endure. These costs can be anything from the renovation and personalizing to moving in. Setting a certain amount aside before time will prove to be a wise practice in this regard. You can consult with your realtor or broker to get an estimate of the expenses. Mistake number 5. Making last-minute major career change. This is a very important point and it can be extremely crucial in some situations. Once you have purchased a home and have been approved for the finance stages of underwriting, you will be vetted again. However, most people think it's a done deal by that stage, and nothing could be farther from the truth. The last background check is usually being run at this point to verify your financial credentials, and any last-minute changes in your financial circumstances can bring unpredictable results if they are rendered unfeasible by the financial partners and analysts. Buying a car, thousands of dollars worth of furniture, or making a swift career change can qualify as factors that can deem any of us dangerous investment. It is therefore recommended to take the entire process of purchasing a house very slowly, calmly, and meticulously. In order to 10x what you've learned today, I would suggest watching the next video, which shows how to develop an entrepreneur's mindset, and this will help you in order to save more money, increase your income, and put the money aside to buy your house. If you found value from this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.